Yes guys, what is going on? Welcome back to the channel. If you watched my last couple of videos, you will know I've came up to Keswick. Now in this video we are heading back to Nuneaton. Hopefully there won't be as many woes as what we had getting here. So I'm going to take you guys along for the journey and I'll see you soon. Take care and bye for now. Leg one of the journey back home is by bus. In this case, it's the Stagecoach Cumbria and Lancashire ADL Enviro 400 in the Stagecoach local livery on the Route X4 from here at Keswick into Penrith. Hi buddy, just a single to Penrith please. And of course, fare paid, and it's straight upstairs to the upper deck. I don't sit at the front on this one though. Right guys, first leg of this route journey back to Nuneaton. I'm on the X4, it's a ADL Enviro 400. Going into Penrith, fare paid at £3 single. As we know there is a £3 bus fare cap in England, so yeah, I'll see you when we get to Penrith. Hope you enjoy the journey. As I was sat at the back of the bus as well, the leg room was very decent. I've definitely got no complaints here on that score. Soon enough, we're on our way from Keswick bus station and I sit back and relax to enjoy the more or less 50-minute journey into Penrith. Of course, once upon a time I could have got the train back from Keswick to Penrith. We'll have a look at this map now, courtesy of the National Libraries of Scotland. Now Keswick's railway station, which I've circled here, was just to the north of the town. Now the railway station at Keswick came about in January 1865, when the railway between Cockermouth, Keswick and Penrith opened. Now the services ran until 1966, when the railway west of Keswick shut. However, the railway east of Keswick towards Penrith carried on carrying passengers right up until 1972, when that too eventually closed. All part of the infamous Dr. Beeching cuts of the 1960s. Although, for me personally, I think Dr. Beeching was just the fall guy for the real villain of the day, the then Minister of Transport, Ernest Marples. After a very pleasant journey though, we soon arrived at Penrith railway station and it was time to get off the bus.
Cheers mate. Okay. Right guys, welcome to Penrith railway station. Station's just there behind me. I've just got off the bus here and I've just noticed these. I'll flip you around.
These are of course the remains of Penrith Castle, built between 1399 and 1470 to defend against Scottish raids. And with that, it was time to go into the railway station. I had a train to catch.
Right guys, just got to the Penrith station. Got a ticket down to Lancaster, £17.40 with TransPennine Express. It's 3:38 PM. The train should be here at 3:50 to take me to Lancaster. So, touch for everything's going good so far. I'll speak to you soon.
My train down to Lancaster would be one of TransPennine Express Nova 1 sets, a Class 802. Now it's the first time I've been on one of these trains, so I was looking forward to it. Now although it's saying Manchester Airport, the train itself was actually cancelled at Preston. This was due to trespass, I believe.
50 TransPennine Express service to Manchester Airport. This service will call Oxford Lake District, Lancaster, Preston, Bolton, Manchester, Oxford Road, Manchester Piccadilly and Manchester Airport. This service is formed of 5 carriages, coach A and yellow circle 6 as well. This is the 50 TransPennine Express service to Manchester Airport.
Right guys, left Penrith North Lakes on time. Left Penrith North Lakes on time at 15:50. Just making one intermediate stop at Oxenholme Lake District before we arrive at Lancaster. This is a Class 802 I'm on, first one I've been on. Pretty smart trains I must think. I'll give you a little quick seat tour.
I must admit, the legroom was spot on, so I got no complaints here. The seat was pretty comfortable, but then again I was only on it for a couple of stops. crossing over the River Lune heralds our approach into Lancaster, where I leave this train and get ready to catch my next one.
Yes people, welcome to Lancaster station. There's a train I just got off there from Penrith. Easy little trip down, quite non-eventful, lovely scenery as you've probably seen on the video there. Now I had originally planned to do an Avanti West Coast service from here at 18:58. The time is now, I think it's 16:27, but the 18:58 is actually, I've had an email off Avanti West Coast say it's been cancelled. Now there is one off of here at 16:58. From what I understand, I can get on that one. I'm just going to double check with a member of staff just to make, because I think they're only like every 2 hours from here to Stafford direct anyway. So we're going to watch this go, and then we're going to I'm going to ask a member of staff, see what they say. Now we've got a class 66 going through, 2 class 66s. Okay, for us on an intermodal. I'm assuming that's come from Daventry, so I'll speak to you guys in a bit. Right, yes guys, just had a chat there with station staff. Very helpful, I must say, so big up to Avanti West Coast there. Because that 18:58's been cancelled off of here, I can do the 16:58, which funny enough, the 16:58 is the only next available direct train to Stafford without having to change anywhere, so I'll see you when that train gets here. I grew up with these, I did. Might as well get some train spotting in, eh? Be rude not to while we're here. Anyway, the next train coming now should be R1, so see you shortly. Alright guys, just on the train now at Lancaster. I'll see you all at Stafford. I'm not going to do any filming on the way because you saw quite a bit when we came up in the previous video, when we came from Nuneaton to Lancaster. So I will see you all at Stafford.
Hey folks, this is Jeremy speaking. Apologies for the slow running. We're just waiting for a platform to come available. Our usual platform 5 looks like it's taken up at the moment. So we're coming into platform number 11. So doors shall open on the left hand side of travel. Apologies for the slow running. Just coming in now. Should be coming into platform number 11 as I mentioned. This is crew, thank you.
Sorted.
Yes people, how are we doing? Welcome to Stafford. We're about 10 minutes late getting into Stafford there, so when I said I wasn't, yeah, what's some voyages anybody? Got a refurb on the back and all. Anyway, go back to what I was saying. Yeah, about 10 minutes late getting in, so it's not too bad. The train I need to get from here now back to Nuneaton, that's actually 17 minutes late. In fact, when we left, by the way, when I said I wasn't going to record from between Lancaster and Stafford, but I actually fell asleep. And when we woke up, I actually woke up just before crew, and well, I thought I'd get a little bit of footage of the Heritage Centre and the LSL depot as well. I'm sure you've seen 89001 there, looking very nice, I must say. So yeah, 17 minutes now we've got to wait here for the got a pair of 730s back down to Nuneaton, and I'll wrap the video up there. It's been an interesting journey, to be fair. I mean, obviously with the cancellation of the 1858, I'd originally planned off of Lancaster. That meant my time in Keswick was curtailed quite severely, so but we'll go back up again. I mean, from what I've seen of it, it was a beautiful little town, so definitely worth a visit. So anyway, I'll see you all in a bit. Take care.
This is Stafford.
Right guys, away from Stafford, about 17 minutes late or thereabouts, turning down the West Coast main line, as you can probably tell just there on the right hand side. Pair of class 730s as well. I don't know what the numbers are exactly, I'll put them at the bottom of the screen for those that are interested. Been an interesting day, to be fair. I mean, the sole purpose of today was to go and try that bus route from Lancaster to Keswick. But unfortunately with that email off of Anti-West Coast saying that the 1858 was cancelled off of Lancaster, I more or less had to make my way back to Penrith. But, yeah, well, come up with a plan from there, so I'm getting back home 2 hours earlier than I'd anticipated. It is what it is, these things happen. I'll see you all at Nuneaton.
Welcome aboard this London North Western Railway service for London Euston. We will be calling at Tamworth, Atherstone, Nuneaton, Rugby, Milton Keynes Central, Berkhamsted, Hemel Hempstead, Watford Junction and London Euston. approaching Nuneaton.
Yes guys, well, welcome to Nuneaton. Interesting, like I say before, that was an interesting little day out. It was nice, I'm glad I've done it. 17 minutes later in the end getting into Nuneaton, so it's nothing at all really. But I've just got off the train here now, just got off on platform 5. And we're butchers at this. You can just make it out there. Colas Rail Class 37 parked up. I'll have to go and have a look at that, I think. But anyway, I'm going to knock the video off here now anyway, so I'm going to give you a few shots of the Colas 37. Thank you for coming on this little journey with me up to Keswick and then on the bus and then back here. See you all in the next vlog. Take care, bye for now. This is a Saturday, so you all have a lovely weekend, whatever you were doing, and speak to you soon. Bye bye. Actually, before I knock off, I didn't tell you the cost of all that, did I? £17.40 from Penrith down to Lancaster. £16 advance single, which I booked on Thursday, if you remember. £3 on the bus from Keswick to Penrith, and £4.75 from Stafford to Nuneaton. Gives a grand total of £41.15. Obviously I will get delay repay for the cancelled train, so yeah, all in all, yeah, good value in the end it worked out at. So right, take care and see you soon.